So I've been talking with a friend who's discouraged because she has been like on fire for God in the past, right? But where she is now in her life, in her location, everything about it right now is kind of keeping her from being where she was because she can't find, that great church family feeling that she's looking for. Either, the church is too big or too, kind of cold, and she's talking to me about how that kind of holds her back. Like, if she could find these things, she could do better. She could be on fire like she used to be. You can do it yourself. Yes, we never want to give up on meeting with other believers, but that doesn't necessarily mean sit in a pew every Sunday morning. It can mean pray on the phone with a friend. It can mean have a little Skype group where you can share your problems and pray with each other. Do little, have your own little worship thing in your house. That's what I do. Not as often as I'd like, probably. But make a playlist on YouTube and just go at the worship music right in your house, all by yourself. You don't need a pew to be in church. And you don't need to be surrounded by people to be communing with other believers. Like, you can have a prayer service in your house. You can have a worship service in your house. You can have communion in your house, all by yourself. You and Jesus, right? And I never knew this stuff. Like, I was blessed to grow up in a house where not only did we go to church on Sunday morning, but we lived it Monday through Saturday. It was a real big part of all of our lives from every day to every day. We just wanted to live and do according to what Jesus wants, right? But I didn't do stuff like worship services and prayer meetings and, take communion at home until, I don't know, just this past year or so. Yeah. So, I don't know. Just the thing. You feel like you're missing out because you're not finding the church you want. You don't need a church building to be on fire for God. Not at all. Because what we do and how we live, it's out of the relationship with Him. And going to church is a great, way to learn and to be encouraged. But it's not absolutely necessary all the time for everybody. In the traditional sense. I got a disclaimer everything because I know y'all are going to come at me. But that's okay. That's good. Bring it. I'm having fun. I have like that much left of inheritance, and let me also say to this friend and to anybody else who feels like you're kind of not where you want to be, do my 40 days with me. If you don't want to read through the entire Bible in 40 days because it's a lot, do just like a proverb every day. You can do Proverbs in a month, actually. So do like Proverbs and Galatians. Might be 40 days. Maybe. If you do a chapter a day. I'll look it up. I will look it up and I will post something like in the description or something. And yeah, do my 40 days with me. And send me a message to let me know you're doing the 40 days with me. And I will pray for you especially. Yeah. Because you don't need a church pew. You really don't. You need you and Jesus, and that is wherever you are, whenever you are. Good friend of mine, she likes to play worship music in her house. And sometimes during the most mundane of tasks, she told me one day she was putting dishes away and the Holy Spirit touched her and she was just on her knees for an hour in worship. And I think that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. So, let me know if you're doing the 40 days with me. Let me know. We'll do it together. I love you guys. Bye.